Good morning, students. How are you doing? I hope you are just fine. Please take care of your own health, drink a lot of water, stay at home, and be safe. So, today we will review our lessons about report text. Be ready. Report text. Social function of report text. As we have learned, report text is a text to describe or present facts about something or phenomenon in general, and it presents facts about scientific description. Jadi report text ini dia mendeskripsikan ya fakta-fakta tentang sesuatu atau fenomena secara umum. Remember, the keyword is general, describe in general. Okay, next, generic structures. Setiap teks itu kita juga harus tahu generic structure-nya atau ciri-ciri struktur umumnya adalah the first one is general classification. What is inside the general classification is that it tells what object or phenomenon is being talked about. Jadi klasifikasi umum ini menceritakan objek apa ataupun fenomena apa yang sedang akan dibicarakan. Next, the second one is description. Describe the parts, qualities, habits, or behaviors of the object or phenomenon. Yang selanjutnya adalah tahapan deskripsi. Di sini mendeskripsikan bagian, kualitas, kebiasaan dari objek ataupun fenomena yang sedang dideskripsikan. Next, report text using simple present tense, special feature-nya ya. Sometimes use past tense to indicate past times, and then using action verbs, begin, surround, etc. Next, using nouns, noun phrases like shy, animal, a good, music. Using relational verbs to describe and to classify, is, are, have, are included. Next, using scientific terms or technical terms related to the object. Jadi ciri-cirinya dari report text itu yang pertama menggunakan simple present tense. Tapi kadang-kadang juga menggunakan past tense untuk mengindikasikan yang sudah lampau. Lalu menggunakan kata kerja, misalnya mulai, surround, dikelilingi, dan sebagainya. Lalu menggunakan kata benda, frasa kata benda, contohnya binatang yang pemalu, sebuah musik yang baik. Selanjutnya menggunakan kata kerja relasional untuk mendeskripsikan dan untuk mengklasifikasikan. Contohnya misalnya memakai kata-kata is, are, sama have di sini yang artinya adalah atau mempunyai. Lalu using scientific term. Jadi kata-kata di dalam report text ini juga menggunakan istilah-istilah ilmiah atau istilah-istilah teknis yang berkaitan dengan objek yang dideskripsikan di dalam report text tersebut. So we take a look at the examples of report text. The title is Dogs. Dogs are one of the most preferred pet in the world. Their height range from 12.7 to 86.4 cm. They have 4 legs, where the front legs have 5 fingers, while the hind legs consist of 4 fingers. In each finger they have claws like cats. They have ears that can be long and short. Their ears are upright or hanging, and even some of them ears are cut off for a reason of appearance. They have many different hair types. Their hair may be hard, clay, wavy, curly, long, or smooth. There are animals that have a strong sense. Hearing and smelling become the best sense among others. Jadi ini contoh dari report text. Katanya anjing merupakan binatang peliharaan yang paling disukai di dunia. Nah, inilah merupakan bagian dari general classification. The others are part of description. Okay, let's analyze here. So from the text that we have read before about dogs, the title of a report text is Dogs. And then the general classification, yang tadi ya, klasifikasi umumnya, dia hanya menceritakan mengenai anjing yang menjadi objek yang nantinya akan dideskripsikan selanjutnya. Lalu next description-nya, disinilah mulai ukuran anjingnya, lalu ciri-ciri fisiknya, yang termasuk juga telinganya bagaimana. Okay, and then they have many different hair types. Lalu bulu mereka bagaimana, itu juga termasuk di dalam deskripsinya. So now you know general classification-nya usually is in front of the paragraph or in the sentence. It could be the first sentence or even in one paragraph, and then the descriptions are behind the general classification. Okay, so usually paragraph 2, 3, 4 and so on are the descriptions. Next, now if we want to compare report text and descriptive text, jadi kalau misalnya kita mau bandingkan report text dan juga descriptive text, mungkin kalimatnya atau teksnya seperti ini. Kita pakai kembali ya teks yang tadi, yaitu yang dogs. Okay, tadi sudah kita baca. This one is report text, right? Okay, how do we know that this is a report text? Okay, we'll see the differentiation between these two. Okay, look at from the title. This one is, the title is dogs, and then this one is my pet Blackie. I have a pet, it is a dog. Its name is Blackie because its fur is black. It has brown dark eyes. It has round pink nose which make it look so funny. I usually play with Blackie every time after I finish my school. I take a stroll every day with it. Blackie is such a good pet of mine. I really love to have a pet like Blackie. Nah, di sini bisa kita katakan bahwa yang ini adalah report text. This one is report text, okay? This one. And then this one of course is descriptive text. Okay. Kenapa ya ini report text sedangkan ini descriptive text? Because report text describe general, in general. Report text itu dia mendeskripsikan secara umum. Jadi yang kita bicarakan di sini adalah anjing secara umum. Okay. While in descriptive text, we only talk about a specific dog. This one, my pet Blackie, only the dog that is owned by the writer. Jadi spesifik dia. Binatangnya memang sama-sama anjing, ya kan di sini. Tetapi di sini anjingnya adalah kepunyaan si penulis. Jadi dia spesifik. Yang dia bicarakan hanya anjing dari kepunyaan si penulis yang bernama Blackie. Jadi sudah cukup dimengerti ya mengenai perbedaan report text dan descriptive text. Both of them are used to describe a course, but report text in general, while descriptive text in specific. Okay, next we are going to review social function. Remember social function of report text. Okay, ingat kata kuncinya to describe. Okay, facts, and then in general. Itu kata kuncinya untuk social functionnya, fungsinya. Next, generic structures-nya. Remember the generic structures of report text ada dua. The first one is general classification and then description. Next, satu lagi yang harus kita ketahui yaitu special features-nya. The same as descriptive text, report text using simple present tense, okay, but sometimes using past tense too, and then using action verb, using noun and noun phrase, using relational verbs, and then the most important thing is usually using scientific terms or technical terms related to the object. Apalagi biasanya kalau misalnya report text-nya itu membahas tentang flora dan fauna. Bisa disebutkan di dalamnya termasuk genus apa ataupun nama latinnya. Itu termasuk dalam scientific term atau technical termnya. Okay, I hope that you understand the explanation and the review about report text. Next, this is your task for today. This is a report text about earthworms. Okay, I hope you can read by yourself, and then you have to answer these questions. We've got only 5 questions here. You can write down the questions and the answers in your exercise book, and then you can photo your answers and give it to me by using a WhatsApp group. Okay, next, task 2. I would like you to open up your interactive English book. In your textbook, please do your task from page 187 until 205. I would like you to do the final review since we are going to wrap up our lessons for 9th grade. So I hope that you can answer these multiple choices from page 187 until 205. If you want to have the answer from me, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, next, I'm giving you quiz. This is just a short quiz. This quiz is about synonym. Which one is correct? You just have to choose from the two. Which one is the correct answer? Number 1 is slowly but surely. The worm draws the rest of its body up to disappear into the hole. The underlined word has the same meaning with slowly but surely. Ini Miss ambil dari teks yang tadi ya mengenai earthworms. Biasanya report text banyak ditanya mengenai sinonim juga. Makanya kita di sini kuisnya mengenai sinonim. Slowly, kira-kira jawabannya apa ya? The underlined word has the same meaning with fast or gradually. Sudah pasti gradually, ya, secara perlahan-lahan. Next, number 2. Which one is correct? Number 2, slowly but surely, sama ya, teksnya seperti yang tadi. The worm draws the rest of its body up to disappear into the hole. Nah, the underlined word has the same meaning with disappear itu sinonimnya apa? Apakah A, emerge, B, vanish? Okay, you answer by yourself now. Next, which one is correct? Number 3, the earthworm can do this because its body has many narrow rings joined together by a softer materials that enable it to change shape. The underlined word has the same meaning with, berarti narrow ya. Narrow sinonimnya apa? A, tight, B, broad. Okay, you find your own answer. We go to number 4 now. The earthworms can do this because its body has many narrow rings joined together by a softer material that enables it to change shape. Now, we have to find the synonym of shape. A, form, B, spot. Mana yang lebih cocok? Okay, next. Number 5. By burrowing into the soil, the earthworm creates channels and pockets into which air can enter. Creates berarti ya. What is the synonym of creates? A, builds, or B, destroy? Okay, I know you know the answer. Okay, that is the last for our quiz. Now, I'm going to give you a quote. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Jika kamu tidak bersedia belajar, tak seorang pun bisa membantumu. Jika kamu bertekad untuk belajar, tak seorang pun bisa menghentikanmu. Goodbye everyone, stay safe.